everybody. I hope that you are well and also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 6 English lesson on synonyms. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca, with our username as well as our password, all right. So we are doing our grade 6 English lesson, right, on synonyms, right? And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. We're going to choose grade. We're going to choose the subject, which is English Language Arts, grade 6. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of synonyms, right? So we're going to find out what synonyms are, right? And we are also going to see how we can find synonyms in context. And we said our chapter is synonyms. Our subject is language arts, English, grade 6. And the lessons that we are going to be focusing on today under the chapter of synonyms is to choose the synonym, and to find the synonyms in context. All right. So when it comes to synonyms, right? Synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it is words with almost the same meaning, right? That's synonyms. It's words with either the same meaning or almost the same meaning. For example, dad and father, right? Those are synonyms, right? And it is synonyms because you can either call your dad dad, or you can say, this is my father, right? You don't have to call him father, but you know that I call him dad. But when you tell people, no, this is my father, this is my dad, right? So which means that dad and father, it means the same thing because of the significant role that fathers or dads needs to play. All right. If we look at another word or words that are synonyms, right? We can maybe say it is mom and mother. So mom and mother, right? These are also synonyms because it's like I say, you can say this is my mom, this is my mommy, right? This is my mother, right? And mom and mother, they both play the correct significant role of being a mom or being a mother, right? So mom and mother or dad and father, those are synonyms, right? They are synonyms. It is words with either the same meaning or words with almost the same meaning. All right. If we look at another word, right, or words that are synonyms. So these are synonyms. So our chapter is synonyms, right? All right. So if we still look at more words that are like synonyms, right, then we can say words like, for example, exhausted and tired. Those are synonyms, right? You don't see it. Okay, let me go to it. All right, there we go. Can you see the name now? The chapter. Okay, so there is our chapter, which is synonyms. And we said we're doing English language arts, grade 6. And the lessons that we are doing today or focusing on is choose the synonym and find synonyms in context. All right. All right, so we said words that are synonyms, right, are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning, right? So we can say that the definition of a synonym, right? The synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning, right? And we made mention like words like dad and father, mom and mother, right? These are words that are almost the same or the same, right? If I'm tired, right? If I'm tired, another word that is similar or the same as tired is exhausted, right? Is exhausted, right? What is it? What is the synonym of when I'm scared? When you're scared? When you're scared, what is the word that is the same as being scared? That means the same as scared. We need to find the word that is the same as scared or almost the same as scared. What is the word that is similar or the same as being scared? If you are scared of something, like maybe scared of a dog, right? What is another word that is the same as being scared of something? All right. So word that is the same or this or almost the same as scared is afraid, right? So it's either I'm scared of the dog or I'm afraid of the dog, right? That is called synonyms, right? Because we said synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it is words with almost the same meaning, right? So scared and afraid. We said being tired is the same as saying I'm exhausted, right? My mom and mother is basically the same because they have the same significance, right? That they need to do the same role, right? The same with dad and father, right? Dad and father are synonyms, right, of one another. If we look at the word big, right? Big. What is another word for big that's the same as big? If we were to give another word that's the same as big, what word would we write down? Or what word would we say? If I were to say that the airplane is big, what is another word that I would describe this airplane as being big? All right. Yes. And if we were to choose a word that is the same as big, we can say it is large, right? So we can say it is either big or it is large, or you can maybe say it is huge, right? But big, large, huge, those are basically words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. If we look at the word little, what is another word for little? Another word for little that means the same as little or almost the same as little. So the word that is the same as little or almost the same as little. All right. And if we choose a word that is let's say, the same as little, almost the same as little, we can say it is small, or we can say it is tiny. All right. So little, small, tiny, right? Those are synonyms, right? And once again, synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning to what the other word is. And we made a few examples, which is dad and father, mother and mom, tired and exhausted, scared and afraid, big and large, little and small. Those are synonyms, right? Those are synonyms. It is words either with the same meaning or they are words with almost the same meaning, right? All right. And okay, we already did exhausted and tired. We need to see what is another word for wrong. If you get a word wrong, right? How would you tell somebody that, oh, sorry, but that is wrong? Give another word for wrong. All right. And if we were to find the synonym of wrong, right, then we can say, oh, that is incorrect. So another word for wrong is like saying it is incorrect. Something is incorrect, right? It means that it is wrong. Or if we were to then say that something is correct, right, then we would say something is right. When something is right, we can say it is correct. So it means that it is incorrect, it's just the opposite of correct. Yes, well done. So incorrect is basically the same as saying that something is wrong, which means that it is the synonym of wrong. And we see that the synonym of right is correct. All right, now if you look at the word enormous, look at enormous, right? Enormous. Is it the same as saying it is immense? Or is it the same as saying it is average, enormous? Is it average or is it immense? So the word enormous, right? The word enormous is the same as saying it is immense, right? And the reason why we say it's immense, yes, immense is correct because immense also means that it is huge, right? It is huge. All right, so we said immense is also the same as being huge. All right, so now we're going to our test where we are going to choose the synonym. So we're going to choose the synonym. Let's begin the test. All right, so we need to say which word is the synonym of quick. Which word is the synonym of quick? Is it speedy or is it drowsy? The same as quick. Speedy or drowsy? So the synonym of quick, is it speedy or is it drowsy? So we can say that the synonym or a word that is almost the same or basically the same as saying it is quick, we can say it is speedy. Yes, so well done. Speedy is correct. Well done. We need to find the synonym of wrong. Synonym of wrong, is it incorrect or is it truth? The synonym of wrong, is it incorrect, sorry, or truth? So we need to find the synonym of wrong. The word that is the same or almost the same in meaning as, for example, wrong. Synonym of wrong, is it incorrect or truth? All right. So if we choose the correct synonym, right, that matches the word wrong, and then we can say it is incorrect. And incorrect is correct. What is another word that's the same as difficult? Difficult, is it gentle or hard? Difficult, is it gentle or hard? So difficult, another word that is the same as difficult, is it gentle or is it option two, which is hard? Gentle or hard? All right. And if we were to find the synonym of difficult, then we would say it is hard, right? Because sometimes you can say that you can use words like, yeah, it is difficult, or you can be like, yeah, this test was so hard, right? But using the word hard, using the word difficult is basically the same. So somebody would understand, or anybody's body would understand what you actually mean. So difficult means hard. So well done. Story. What is another word for story? Is it a tale or is it a paragraph? A story. Is it a tale or a paragraph? All right. So story. If we were to say what another word is that is similar or the same as story, so another word for story, right? We can say it is a tale, right? Because a paragraph is just a part of a story or part of something, but a tale. So well done. A tale is correct. What is another word for a jacket? A jacket, is it warmth or a coat? A jacket, is it warmth or a coat? So jacket, synonym, is it warmth or does jacket mean it's a coat? All right, and we need to find the synonym of jacket. Is it warmth or coat? All right, so we say that the synonym of jacket, right, is a coat, right? So we can say it is a coat because a jacket and a coat both it uses or the significance of a coat or the significance of a jacket is to keep you warm, right? That is basically the significance of having a coat or having a jacket. It is basically to keep you warm, is to protect you from the cold, right? So we can say it is a coat. All right. What is a synonym of hard? If something is hard, like think of something that is hard, not as in as an assignment that is hard. Think of an object that is hard. Is it the same word? Is it firm or is it weak? So hard. Is it firm or weak? So the word that's hard, right? So the synonym of hard means that it is something that is firm. And as you notice, right, we have so far we've mentioned two words that is hard. One that is the same as it being difficult, and then we have this hard, right, which is to do with a surface or an object, right? And we can say that it is firm. All right, so now we're going to find synonyms in context, right? And we have already listed a few of our synonyms, right? And we said synonyms are words with the same meaning or it is words with almost the same meaning, right? Those are synonyms, words with the same meaning or words with almost the same meaning. And we made a few examples of what those synonyms are. All right. And now we said a synonym is a word with the same and almost the same meaning. We now need to select the synonym, right, of the word that is in bold, right? The new bookkeeper wrote down the incorrect figures. Now the accounting balance sheet is wrong. So here they're giving us two sentences, right? In the first sentence, the word in bold, right, is given to us, right? Now we need to look at the second sentence and we need to find the synonym that matches the word that is in bold. Like, for example, the new bookkeeper wrote down the incorrect figures, right? All right. And if we look at the word in the next sentence, that means the same as incorrect, right? Then we can say it is wrong. And of course, that is one that we did already. So that was basically just like some form of repeat. All right. If we leave immediately, we'll get to the movie theater on time. I hate missing the previews, so let's go now. What is the word, right, in the next sentence that's the same as immediately? What is the word in the next sentence, in the second sentence, that means the same as immediately? We must go immediately. So immediately, right? And a word that is the same as immediately, right? Specifically in the next sentence, we can say that is now, right? So now is our word. So now, yeah, it says make sure your your phone battery is completely charged before you leave the house. If it hasn't recharged entirely, it's more likely to go dead while you are out. Here they're giving us now the word in bold in the second sentence. Can we choose the synonym within the first sentence that means the same as entirely? All right, so the word that's the same as entirely. Entirely. What is the word that's the same as entirely? Entirely. All right, and the word that's the same as entirely within the first sentence, right? It is completely. It's like you need to charge your phone entirely, you need to charge it completely, right? So that is the synonyms, right? And once again, synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning, right? It's words with the same meaning or words with almost the same meaning, right? So both completely as well as entirely, right? It means that your phone has fully charged, right? It has fully charged. All right, so now let's go to our test where we are going to find synonyms in context. We need to select the synonyms of the word in bold. We need to find the bouquet immediately. The bride is ready to walk down the aisle now. We need to find the synonym of the word immediately. Immediately. Is it now or is it ready? Now or ready? All right, so we need to find the word that's the same as immediately, and the same as immediately is now, right? All right, so now is great. I always appreciate a good story lately. I've I always appreciate, sorry, a good story. Lately, I've been reading a great tale about people living on Mars. We need to find another word within the second sentence that's the same as story. Is it lately or is it tale? Same as story. Is it lately or tale? So lately or tale, that's the same as story. That's a story. All right. And a word that's the same as story, we can say it is tale. So well done. And I know there are repeating words which we can see, but you know, as long as we get an idea or we have an idea of what synonyms are. Are the berries hard and green? If they are still firm, then they aren't ripe yet. Are the berries hard and green? If they are still firm, then they aren't ripe yet. Hard, is it the same as firm or is it the same as ripe? Hard. Another word for hard. Is it firm or ripe? So hard. Is it firm or ripe? All right. And another word for hard, right? We can say it is firm. So well done. Firm is correct. Daniel needs a new winter coat this year. The sleeves on his old jacket is too short. So coat, another word for coat is a jacket or short. All right. And another word that is the same as coat, right? It is a jacket, right? A jacket or a coat. Yes. So well done. A jacket is correct. My younger sister is quite tall and skinny. She can't wear my bracelets. Most are too large for her thin wrist. So skinny. Is skinny the same as thin or is skinny the same as wrist? Thin or wrist? Skinny. So my younger sister is quite tall and skinny. She can't wear she can't wear many bracelets. Most are too large for her thin wrists. And if we were to select the synonym, right, of the word skinny, we would say it is thin, right? Skinny and thin. So well done. Thin is correct. When we need a speedy meal, we go to the noodle shop on the corner. The service is always friendly and most importantly, quick. So speedy. What is another word for speedy? Is it quick or friendly? So speedy is speedy quick or is speedy friendly? Speedy, quick or friendly? So speedy is speedy the same as quick or is speedy the same as being friendly? Speedy. All right. So if we were to choose the correct word, right, that means speedy, then we can say it is quick. So well done. It is quick. Chop, chop. All right, let's do the last one. It says, Mrs. Townsend will announce the finalists of the art contest today. Next week, the principal will declare the grand prize winner. So announce, is it to declare or to win? Announce, is it to declare or to win? And the word that is the same as announcing, making an announcement or announcing something, right? We can say it is declare. All right, let us actually go back. So this is now the end of our lesson on synonyms. We said synonyms are words with the same meaning or it's words with almost the same meaning, right? And we made a few examples of synonyms. We had to find the synonym in context and we also had to choose the correct synonyms, right? All right, so that is now the end of our lesson on synonyms. Thank you very much for joining the class, and I really hope you're going to have a good evening further. Goodbye. All right. All right, so that's the end of our lesson. Thank you very much, grade 6, for joining the class. You should have a good evening further. Goodbye.